exactly as what you have mentioned. Stakes are high because it is
home team and away team. Home team will be the team that simply decides what up with that Gardner coming out. And if Sprintzer wants to catch up towards this Gardner immediately, you have to use a...
all that's going to happen, to be exact, is to see how they battle out. Will the survivors measure up, or will Sprintzer be the ones to dominate this game?
Yes, but moving on towards the game we go. The personal points here will be Trumpet Detention alongside with Max Pallet Breaking and Berserker. It seems like we're going to change our targets here straight towards Umi, who is playing Coordinator. However, 24 seconds left on the clock until Excitement will be ready. Umi could not hide her footprints here anymore, so Sprintzer should be starting the chase here relatively soon.
True. And you can see raising the arms like toasting. Yeah, I'm ready. I see you. The Coordinator inside has to be really careful not to get trapped in the mirror and get that full half damage. Okay, the mirror coming in.
Ooh.
Wow, that's a swing and a miss. It's okay. He's still in the vicinity. The gun and the excitement. Oh no. Yeah, just in time, Sprintzer managed the time so well. He knows that the moment he starts chasing, Excitement will be ready to use and the Coordinator will not be able to do anything anymore. Let's see Umi! The flywheel, beautiful, but he's trapped! She's trapped in here! She cannot go back! What a massive placement!
I know, right? Not only does Sprintzer fully utilize the early game disadvantage he had, having that 50-second time loss and allowing the survivors to decode, he did manage to get 90% resentment and utilize that excitement immediately. Not only right after the excitement hit, we're forcing the Coordinator back towards the corner where she cannot teleport back towards the cage. However, First Officer will be able to make his way in, and First Officer will be stalled here for a little bit of time, but his pocket watch will last 30 seconds, so this shouldn't be too much of an issue here for First Officer unless Sprintzer forces him to stay here.
Sprintzer is forcing him to stay here. Look! He's like, you want to get through? Nah, no way you're gonna stay. You have to break my mirrors, and that's exactly what he did. And he got the hit before he even managed to rescue, and the hit onto Coordinator. Umi, nowhere to run. Well, she has to run away from the Cyphers, right? But my goodness, what a masterful play just to stall the time for the First Officer to come and rescue. Umi's just gonna fall. And Sprintzer going to chair her for the second time.
Yeah, but the Cypher Machines is only 2.5 Cypher Machines here. We do see Anti-Current on the bottom left-hand side running straight towards Red Carpet. It's either getting that Cypher Machine decoded or we're going to come into harass, and it seems like Anti would be making her way in. However, Sprintzer also knows this too. We're going to be able to see where Anti-Current is here immediately. Did Anti get in towards the top? She did, and that's a beautiful IU there using 4 seconds of time. However, it is good excitement on the hands of Sprintzer. We're not going to go in here anymore, it seems.
This is crazy. This is super crazy by Sprintzer right here. Just stopping the Antiquarian from making the rescue, and Umi seems like will be expiring really soon. And there you have it! And getting the Aquarian in the process as well. Sprintzer creating havoc on the battlefield left and right. And there you have it, Spicy, the second person to go onto the chair. Kuro, what a devastating start by Sprintzer.
Yeah, Sprintzer just had too much resources there to use for the cages as well. He had like 120 stacks, being able to utilize 4 cages, not at once, but at a really tight time. With this as well from Andy Curran's side, no, Andy Curran did kite really well. That was very confusing too to watch, but that's going to be Gardner here being the main bait. Meanwhile, First Officer wants to get that backdoor rescue. That's still okay too. It's not too bad as we did manage to see Andy Curran get by, but Gardner will be hit here instead.
Yeah, I mean, Goatman doesn't really mind that, right? That the rescue happened, because what happens is he knows that the Cypher has stopped being decoded, right? So Antiquarian's gonna be rescued by the First Officer. However, Gardner will be the victim and goes on the rocket chair right now. I mean, Kuro, looking at the situation here, you pictured it, you mentioned it, you described it perfectly. The Cyphers are not moving. What do you think the game plan by ELV can be at this moment?
ELV is going to have to try stall as much time as possible here. We're going to have to see how well Gardner rebound kites here, as we're going to be able to make it in towards the rescue. It seems like First Officer was forced back here immediately with the cage. We're going to be forced to utilize that pocket watch as well, but no, it doesn't matter there anymore. Why? Because we still have that 5-second tighter. It's okay for now, but it will be a double down instead. We do have Trump card here to change towards Blinky. We don't want to waste as much time as before, but Gardner is still on the way. We still have so much cages left to use here as well. It seems like we're going to go for the lock first, but Gardner is not going to try and play the pallet mind game because the Cypher, not even the Cypher, sorry, the pallet was locked. Now it will be a double down. This is the worst case scenario, but it's also expected from Sprintzer to having that much resentment on his hands. And I don't think the survivors are going to make it out of this one.
I like what you said. A lot of resentment on his hands. But yeah, I feel like it's the survivors that hold a lot of resentment too. Because right now it's only the Antiquarian left to decode while all this action is happening. And you know, he's just going to stop. Spicy's just going to stop decoding altogether. Just trying to hide. But I have a feeling that Sprintzer already knows where Spicy is. Mute's just gonna shake free, but it's okay. He's just gonna pretty much down Mute now. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, just going down. Yeah, don't want to chair yet. He wants to go for the 4K.
Definitely. I do think as well from rival side, they probably have seen quite a lot of games where Antiquarian has been able to full heal, but Sprintzer probably has seen a lot of games where survivors decide to bleed themselves off before, you know, one of them gets incapacitated and of course escapes through the dungeon. However, Antiquarian here trying to connect for as long as we can, but first officer is on the but it's okay. It's okay. We just have too much resources on our hands and the game right now is over. We see as well Mute going in towards basement. Will Smitty be able to sniff him out? Or would the Lost Lamp be able to escape from the Shepherd? Never mind. Never mind. We saw where the blue sticker is. However, Sprintzer knows where Mute is right now. No, he definitely knows where Mute is right now. There was blue stickers on the ground. So we're going to decide to go over to pick up Spicy first. And if this first officer gets up, Sprintzer has 80 resentment stacks to use. All we are waiting for here is to get Antiquarian onto chair.
Yeah. Or he could just carry Spicy closer to where Mute is, you know. Even if Spicy struggles out, Sprintzer can just quickly down Spicy again. That way it will avoid, because both of them has exit path, so it's really risky. But yeah, Sprintzer's just gonna chair Spicy right here, pretty close to where Mute is. He knows exactly where Mute is, like what you've mentioned, in the basement. Does he wait? Huh? Okay, he's going.
He does.
He knows. He knows.
He does. It's really scary as well from Sprintzer because he did not bring deer hunts too. He just went into basement to double check, but now we're going to be able to see where first officer is. First officer managed to be able to get up, but we're going to lock basement here first. And of course, that's going to be triple shield use. One just for extra security and first officer going down here. And towards the match stats, here we go. We're going to be able to see first officer here, 51% decoding progress with 60.
Anticipated this, so yeah, I mean, that's just now, right? But right.
Well, we'll move on then. This will be Trump card detention alongside which Addiction wanted order and Berserker here on TurketBily's Goatman. We're going to be moving straight towards where green is here, it seems, or even maybe just looking for Schmitty. However, that puppeteer is not that much of an easy chase, but we are still going to go for it after all. That will be no window lock here just yet, and Ninja Reflex out. It seems like our first target here would be puppeteer.
Yeah, and can I just say, what a sick skin. This is the epitome of darkness, right? This is super sick. So Schmitty taking the first kite. Remember, guys, Schmitty does not have borrowed time. So taking the first kite, he has Tightener, though. So he has to make this kite work, last as long as possible. TurketBily going to change his target to Coordinator. The charge attack onto the Coordinator. Yeah, Yin-L knows that excitement is up. Doesn't want to waste the gun yet. Just decides to run away as far as possible from this area. Yin-L, okay, kiting along the area here. The second cage is ready. TurketBily going through. Whoa, okay. It's pretty good.
We're trying to play. Okay, never mind. We're trying to play around the paddock quite a lot, but TurketBily was able to get that mind game against the Coordinator too. But Cordy was really smart there to not use the gun. However, what I would say is Survivor most likely don't realize that it's Addiction, because the only reason why TurketBily realizes that Cordy was nearby was because of that Addiction proc, meaning two survivors were nearby. However, as of now, it's not too bad. It's 2 Cypher machines done for the survivors. We do still have 3 tie turners alongside with an extra gun on hand. So from the survivor side of RVL right now, the later we force out the excitement, the better, because then Goatman doesn't have any traits to use for later on in towards the game. However, the rescue will come in first. We're going to break the cages, and now it's just a matter of time.
True. Oh my goodness. Beautiful rescue going there before half. But will he be able to catch up soon? TurketBily. Okay, nice. Popping the last effort by Yin-L is totally fine, because like what you mentioned, there are 3 Titaners on the team. So the name of the game is to delay the moment as fast as... Oh my god, Schmitty is in the area!
Wait, Okay, we managed to hit it down. Okay, we managed to hit it down. That was a little bit scary there because TurketBily did seem like he was hesitating a little bit, especially during Tightener time as well. Puppeteer cannot use his items, but with this double down, we did not see where Coordinator is, so we're going to double back right now. If you missed this Cordy here, she's already 50% healed. Seems like we're going to go over and pick up the Puppeteer instead. That double down, it seems like it's going to go straight towards the waist. The one who's lost here is Goatman, not the survivors.
True. Yeah, this is very unfortunate, right? The double down happening. But hey, at least Yinel lives to fight another day. But not for long because TurketBily knows exactly where he is. The gun? No, it's not gonna even matter. Nice mind game right there. Yinel has a pallet to work with, but no, not able to put down the pallet in time. And mind you, while all of this is happening, Goatman's skill is pretty much still unclear for the side of the survivors, although they do kind of have a hunch it might be excitement. But all this happening, rivals, TurketBily is doing a good job pressuring them.
He is, but I would say there's a lot of luck on our Hunter side today because that's 2 wanted order towards the survivors that were on chart initially. We know where Puppeteer is and we can see where First Officer is right now as well. However, I would say their Cypher Machine is still really fast. Did we hit the chair? No, we did. We managed to get a normal chip hit on towards the First Officer as Cody is now going to run away from this area. Cody can definitely use her gun right around now because we do want the Forti excitement out as soon as possible, so there's no play for later on. That's a brilliant excitement, and of course Cody goes down here. It's no problem at all. 4.5 Cypher Machines done. Can Schmitty finish off that Cypher Machine? Yes, he can. We did not manage to get a proper prediction on, and that will be your little Lewis finally utilized to counter those cages. We still do have quite a lot of resentment left on our hands here. TurketBily, we need to get this in no matter what, but can Schmitty last out for long? Or can First Officer go into rescue? Let's just see here. Ooh, barely missing the hit right there. Can we take the window? We did! We can take the window! And that's knee-jerk reflex out. Who's nearby? It's Green nearby, healing that Cordy. Ooh, this might be a 4-man endgame.
Wow, what a play by rivals, and Schmitty clutching it to the rescue, and the block by Green and silencing TurketBily now. Cypher is prime, Kuro. It's just a matter of time and they're just gonna pop it. They're like, yeah, we're 4-man up and running. They know that with 2 members on the team without borrowed time, it's gonna be super. Okay, Yinel going down. Goatman, okay, wait. The teleport's not exactly off cooldown yet, so...
Yeah. It's okay, it's okay. You know what, it's okay for survivors here because, you know, it's as we said before, right? Excitement was forced to use late. Even if you trump card change here, there's not much left you can do. As long as... Hey, Green got spotted pretty early.
That was super close. Green just staying behind to give the Tinnitus, but hey, rivals will take that because they have already opened the back gate and 2 survivors are out. Are going to go out, actually. Are they gonna go out? They should go out, right? Do not play with the Goatman. He can stop you at the gate.
We're being...
Oh, he's waiting.
No, we're waiting.
He's waiting for
teleporting.
Schmitty.
We're teleporting. Who's nearby? Who's nearby? Wait. Can we spot it? We've Tinnitus. Okay, so they're out here somewhere, but it seems like they want to go for a backdoor rescue here. Who's gonna go over? It seems like Puppeteer is gonna go over here first. We have First Officer having 1 pocket watch left on his hand. Just possibly a chance of us being able to escape with the pocket watch time. However, it is still 120 stacks of resentment right now. We used 2 stacks just to get towards the other side. However, we are still confused. I am still confused. Schmitty here is nearby. We're able to get a tree back. Hey, wait a minute. Okay.
No, Schmitty, they could have gotten the 2-man escape, but unfortunately couldn't make it out the gate in time. Roland is just going to say, yeah, I'm out of here. It's fine. I'm the security net. 1 survivor out is the name of the game. TurketBily just waiting for RVL to surrender right here.
Yeah. I think what we are doing here is it is a mistake. It is still a mistake, but we will use the case just to get towards it ASAP. We're worried. Look, we're worried.
Going down at the very end, still managed a very, very impressive second kite at the window. Remember, Goatman was just. I definitely agree with your note.
It does come around 50 seconds in towards the game, so if TurketBily isn't careful, voice come. So they would know the location of BonBon at all times. If BonBon really wants to change targets, it's a bit too hard. But we'll move on straight towards round 2. First off then, this is Kxwz, and with me is Nanomello. We'll be bringing you the game between ELV and RVL.
Oh my goodness, the red light trick just allowing TurketBily to close the distance into Green. Green was forced to use up the first bomb, right? Just to build a little bit of distance. But hey, Acrobat, not actually the ideal First chase for TurketBily, but Monokuma is going to commit. The BonBon wants some action, but Green, getting that chip damage? I did not see that coming.
But we are going to be utilizing that mud ball to jump down. But TurketBily, we're trying to play a red light mind game, and again, it seems like we're going to be able to get this through. However, 5 bombs on hand, we don't have really a good spacing to use to get a chip bombs on. That's going to be a first remote control. No, not remote control. Chain bomb will be missed. Second chain bomb, can we land this? We're going to use a red ball to dash away. It seems like we will be able to dodge it once again here too. Meanwhile, stepping on the red ball, that's going to be 6-second ability notification, and now Green will be stuck here for a while.
Wow, the blink. Oh, he was trying to bait. Okay, I like the idea. Oh no, the third time's a charm. I like what TurketBily is doing, right? Trying to bait out the bomb by Green, but Green's not falling for it. But unfortunately, he is going to end up down. Very, very respectable kite though. Almost 3 ciphers done. So pretty good job on the side of TurketBily. But RVL, they know what trait TurketBily has, and he has no more traits to teleport or warp away. So ciphers are going pretty good. Roland's already in vicinity trying to rescue. Wanted order is on prisoner. Roland, do you think Roland could come and rescue? Full-blooded rescue, or is he just gonna sacrifice altogether?
I think sacrificing is easier. I do think sacrificing is easier. I do think sacrificing. I think he's just gone now.
But Schmidi's here. Schmidi's coming. Oh. Schmidi, the hero, the champion. Okay.
We didn't get that ability. We did get that ability prediction correct. However, right about now, we're trying to get as much chips there as possible. We're gonna be able to get a terror shock down on the nice.
Schmidi, the champion, the knight has fallen, and the dungeon is actually here. Schmidi going for the basement. Sorry, not the dungeon. The basement is here. Oh my goodness. What a turnaround from TurketBily, just foiling. And this is why you cannot underestimate BonBon. Man, what a play by TurketBily right here.
But we do see as well, Gravekeeper is now currently nearby, trying to go for that dungeon drop with the shovel. It's just a matter of time here before night goes before half, so we're just going to see how long we can stall here too. We do see Acrobat nearby, and of course, Gravekeeper is able to jump down here as fast as he could. However, even with as much items here as possible, it seems like we're going to be able to utilize the attack prediction here immediately. We do still have bombs left on our hands, but it seems like right about now, night will still be... the tram is nearby! Okay, brilliant.
How can we not see the tram coming from far away? TurketBily definitely did not see that coming. And the tram on the side of Schmidi is like, Schmidi, let me give you a hand. Let me give you a hand right there. And Schmidi's gonna be quite far away. And TurketBily giving up on Schmidi?
You know what's even worse is we changed the teleport already, so there isn't a chance for warp. Schmidi trying to run away as fast as possible. We still have one more helmet left on our hands to use. It seems like we're going to be able to get that attack prediction correct. However, that's another 6 seconds ability predict. Finally, the Knight's full skill is able to come out. Knight's full potential here. But he was only able to use it once, but once is all what it matters, because the Cypher machines are just about to be done.
Yeah, and that's the scary thing, right, about having a prisoner on the team, because Cypher Rush can go very, very fast. TurketBily, okay, you gotta push ENL away. He's just gonna force the Cypher. Wait, okay, he knows that this is the last Cypher. He's just gonna try and damage ENL as much as possible. Schmidi is still on the ground. Has to be really careful though, because Roland is already coming to heal Schmidi up.
Oh. However, BonBon needs to be very careful. There's no detention. There's no detention on this BonBon. We can't forget. Finally, the connection will be applied. Hey, that's a selfie right in front of the BonBon.
Yeah, just to buy as much time as possible, right? Because don't forget though, Schmidi does not have borrowed time, right? So even if the Cypher pops, it doesn't really matter. So so Roland really needs to get that heal up. And it's very dangerous for them to linger in this area, because this is the turf of BonBon. This is the turf of TurketBily. He's just spamming bonds left and right. Okay, trying to force it. Okay, Knight. And then ENL going up. Oh, the teleport. Okay.
We dropped down there. Can we get the hit? We didn't get a hit. The flywheel though. But there's one...
He has to break the connection. He has to break it now. 98%.
Hold on, it's getting pushed.
Oh no.
Okay,
pop it. Yeah, this is the danger of prisoner, man. This is the danger of leaving the prisoner alive and running amok. 3 men surviving Schmidi. Oh, For a second, I thought he was gonna be the victim of the tram, but it looks like he's just still running away as far as possible. No more exit path though, so has to be really careful. The remote bomb putting Schmidi down, but hey, Yin-El and Roland are already at the gate. The gate's almost open at 70%. I don't think Monokuma's gonna make it in time just to stop them. They can just force it. Roland already underground, trying to body block a little bit. Ultimately, TurketBily is gonna get what he wishes for. And the salute at the very end.
My view. Prisoner 282% decoding progress, just all...
Okay, you guys can manage. Yeah, just let me take care of the cipher. Just let me take care of it.
For his color palette nerf, in which...
Damage is not instant. He's not gonna get all 3 colors on me instantly. But... And Sprintzer recognizing how important it is to unlock the first presence, right? That's definitely a very, very suitable build. And bringing you the commentaries is me, Nello, and Kuroshiro Gaming. We are witnessing the Hullabaloo's first appearance. Oh, and already getting the first mark onto Umi right here.
Yes. And not only that, Sprintzer was being very smart there, deploying down the double surprise clone inside that window, because that just means our prisoner cannot vault over, and we're going to force him out towards an outer area in which it's easier for us to catch up. However, right about now, second double surprise is ready. Umi barely being able to dodge that, but one electrocution might just be enough to make it, maybe not. We can't really get towards the next pallet, but then we just wait. Brilliant.
Beautiful rotations of the skill as well, and he's just one hit away. Careful, is he gonna break? Oh, he's just playing behind the pallet. Nice, Umi. Nice pallet stun onto Sprintzer right there. Umi cannot gain distance though. Wait, he's just one color away, and that the color is red.
Oh, hold on, no flywheel.
Nice.
Flywheel didn't come out.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate. The presence was already unlocked, right? And that's why he was able to leap, catch him off guard. The instant his presence was unlocked, he just leaped in and the hit onto the red zone. And there you have it, prisoners already down. And the peeper just just to stop the cipher nearby a little bit.
But it seems like first officer did get spotted out. However... the only issue here for first officer is that Hullabaloo doesn't have attack recovery speed, so it's really easy to land items on. It seems like we're going to be able to get the first hit on already. We need to be very careful here, because if we get a double down, it'll be really bad. However, it seems like we're prioritizing the prisoner first. We're just missing one more white ball. The brilliant flywheel though. We're able to cancel everything, and that should be a very good vault over. We do still have trapeze left here to use, but prisoner's rebound kite right now is brilliant.
Exactly. Okay. Just buying a little bit more time. Umi just needs to kite a little bit longer as long as he avoids the red. Again, the same trick being used by Sprintzer, right? The same trick, the same way he went down. Umi going onto the chair for a second time right here. So what are we going to be expecting for the last 2 ciphers, the remaining of the game here, Kuro?
I mean, the cipher machine locations are pretty nice for the survivors, for them to be able to decode safely. However, right around now, it seems like we're going to aim for a cell. Sprintzer did also deploy a peeper down near balcony, so for that first officer at balcony, he's going to be spotted out here, and we know that where the 2 other cipher machines are shaking. We can make the good judgment of getting out here ASAP. Acrobat will now become the next chase. However, an acro versus an acro, the only difference here is that we do have quite a lot of items here on towards the survivors' hands. We have to see how long this acro can contain.
Nice awareness just coming down, and the pallet slap again. Wow, Mute buying time as well as he's still kiting in this area. The ciphers are being worked at. The 4th cipher is already 7%. Look at the Rivals are really paying respect to the tram, because the trams are claiming victim. ELV victims right here, and with that, the acrobat's gonna go down with the final mark. What? The tram is really popping off right here, Kuro.
Yeah, you know what? I think they prayed to Miss Nightingale last night. I do think they prayed last night. I definitely think they prayed last night. However, right now we're going to change target straight towards the first officer. The first officer finding a white ball landed. We did manage to get the mud ball there, but brilliant pallets done. Yes, since no survivors is decoding it right now, we will be able to force out the last pocket watch. So I do think Sprintzer will just leave this area while deploying a white zone down to slow down the decoding as much as possible.
True. He's just going back to camp as well. Spicy is at full health. Has to be really careful though. Hullabaloo is already at full presence anyway. Probably gonna save up the peeper. He does not have peeper anymore. He teleported. Sorry, my bad. But just just paying attention to the ciphers. He is going to catch up to the first officer.
Oh.
First officer's gonna go down. Oh my goodness. The same nightmare happening. Just rotating the survivors onto the chair. He knows what he's doing. Sprintzer just bringing the survivors away from the last cipher, which is at 62%. Another cipher has been worked on by Mute though. So Fire Investigator, second rescue. Should Mute really be touching right now? Let's see.
There's not much that this Acrobat can do though, unfortunately,
True.
because Acrobat was after half rescue, and look, it's just not enough cipher machines. You can't go towards the other side. However, Trapeze is going to be able to come over. Acrobat one red ball. We should be able to get a double surprise on for another white ball here. However, mud ball will be able to take the game home. That was an Acrobat after half rescue, and the Acrobat will now return home. We now know who's superior, all right, but
True.
but I think this is a nail in the coffin for ELV right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's super hard. Even teleport's ready, right? So whatever cipher's being touched, Sprintzer can easily just capitalize. He can just easily just teleport to the target. Again, getting the hit with the clone, the black mark on the fire investigator, just trying to injure as much as possible. The white mark onto the red mark, and now another red mark. Wow, Spicy. Spicy is in a very, very spicy situation here, no pun intended, but he really needs to avoid those marks, the black mark being the last one. Doing a pretty good job, trying to contain a little bit longer, but the ciphers are not being touched so far, Kuro.
Yeah, and Spicy would have to go down here regardless of what happens, because it is just such a tight area. We're able to see where first officer here is alongside with a wand on his hand. However, a 69% cipher machine with accelerated decoding and 14% decoding buff just seems like it wouldn't be enough, since we just reached a cipher. As you said, one double surprise will be used for a snowball. Can we get... Well, it's a matter of time before this first officer goes down, but the good news is, now that I realized, maybe Magician is going to be a really good counter against Hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo. And this is the consequence that they have to face. But John,
And it's up against Hullabaloo, who has very fast attack speed.
these years up until NAEU gets 2 slots. So very
598, average knockdowns of 8, average pallets destroyed of 2, average terrorist
exactly as what you have mentioned. Stakes are high because it is
test whether or not Survivors is able to fully more than enough distance to rotate out and to pull distance against that.
Alright, beautiful skin sported out by the Hullabaloo. Kxwz trying to make his run towards where the first survivor is, which initially is the Seer spot, trying to look for where the Seer actually rotated to, although the Seer's already out of sight. Second is actually in the middle, so maybe that's the first target that he really wants. Okay. Getting the black mark already onto second. Pretty good so far. And the red mark as well. That's a pretty fast marking, Kuro.
Yeah, but a few things we have to realize now is the later we get the hit on, the more of a chance that Hullabaloo is able to get the barmaid down before barmaid's able to get that doveling up. For now, we have our second double surprise finally hit will land. We're going to drink immediately, no time wasted. However, we're landing those marks really fast on towards the barmaid. We do still have a speed doveling left here to use. Are we going to use it or not? That's going to be a red mark there used, and a mud ball.
Nice.
Fully cancel dash hit. Around 5 seconds remaining on the clock before we're able to get anything else. That's going to be a peeper there, drop down, pallet funny drop down too, and barmaid will be full heal. However, that doveling will be able to come up once again, but will we really drink it though?
Yeah, I mean, he's doing a really good job so far with the help of Problems All, supposedly. But now, it's so fast how he keeps getting this mark. Second, just 1 mark away, the red mark, from going down. So, Kxwz, very, very strong coming in.
Yeah, and that's barmaid going down immediately here too. However, we cannot forget that it is 100 seconds in towards the game, so this means that Seiken has done a really good job when it comes with the containment. However, we did rotate quite a lot early game too, so the cipher machine may seem a little bit slow, but from this point onwards, it does seem like it will be a tie guarantee game, because accelerated decoding will be starting in the next 90 seconds.
Okay, nice. Problems, just 1 mark away. We'll be able to make it in for the rescue thanks to the bubble. Okay. Oh my goodness. And this is why. You see how annoying it is, right? the no attack recovery, and second just almost instantly gets hit. Last effort has been popped. Just going to use the effect to just run away as far as possible. Kxwz just trying to body block a little. He's like, hey, don't go away too far. I want to chair you pretty nearby. And yeah, he's gonna fall fairly close. And this is actually at the moon gate.
We are very far away from all survivors now, as we do see here too. Two-story has been opened up too for problems to go and decode. We see that Honor is going to be on his way to rescue here as the first officer. However, Cypher Machines is still relatively slow. We're going to be able to spot out where Honor is, but what really surprises me more is that we decided actually not to use the clone in order to find where the survivors are. But that's going to be the first pocket watch popped out here too. First officer finding a double land on towards the survivor, but right now, forced to rescue, will we body block is the question. No, we won't.
Yeah, it's very hard to body block, honestly. I mean, you pretty much want to get out of there and avoid the double downs, right? So, good job though by Honor rescuing before second expires. Second's just gonna waste a little bit more time thanks to the last effort. You know, try and buy time, and you can see for yourself that the time is really, really well bought because 2 ciphers left. And they still have another watch for first officer. Gardener still has the bubble. Seer, however, has no more all support. You know, he's used it up very early in the game. So right now, what's the game plan for RM?
RM's going to try to buy as much time as possible for the first officer side, but that's going to be a pocket watch force. However, we do have teleport. We're going to teleport straight towards the Gardener right now. It seems, do we have enough bubble left to use? We do have a pallet there to use though, but no, that's a Seer instant. We might have teleported towards the wrong survivor because this Seer can save up as much owls as possible before endgame, but that's going to be hit the register really fast as well. But the last Cypher Machine is only 20% remaining, and that was Seer's initial Cypher Machine. We don't have Trapeze left on our hands to use. However, we're going to vault over instead, and right now, Seer around 10% owl recharge rate. We're going to be able to get that Trapeze over, but this Seer knows what you want to do. There's a double surprise. Can we manage to dodge it? We don't have flywheel, so it's all up to ourselves right now. That's going to be a brilliant trick there, bait there from the Seer. And now for KXW, there's only little time for you left to use because all survivors are now rotating straight towards that Cypher Machine near Christmas tree. And it seems like we will be able to make it now. 1 Trapeze left to use. However, the Cypher Machine will be primed. It seems like the pop will occur.
Yeah, they just gotta pop straight away, right? Because Problems has no borrow time, so it's not gonna happen, that heal, right, to full. But as long as they can get 2 survivors out in this situation, it's good. Oh no, the Parashot onto Honor. Very, very unfortunate right there. He has no detention, so maybe
we might have forgot about that. We probably didn't look back there.
No. I saw that he did not have detention, so the Terror Shock was
Dave being very diligent as well. But we're going to move back on straight towards the game here. Kxwz did miss that Trapeze, and now we're going to be on a 10-second cooldown here. Meanwhile, we do see as well Gardener will be getting the gate open. However, 113 does have full health, and he does have knee-jerk reflex ready, but it's only for the pallet here. We're going to be able to Trapeze down. No window is going to be used, but if he wants, there's a chance that he can try rush out, but it is still really hard.
No, my goodness, he has to be really careful. I mean, you can see that on the bottom left. Yeah, I really hope to see the Gardener if he's going to make the rotations to rescue the first officer. By right, he should be doing that because the Seer is buying a lot of time. Trying to kite here. Oh, farm the goal! And he's gonna extend the kite right there, Kuro.
But where is Gardener is now the main question. The Seer is doing a brilliant kite here in between. We didn't even get the hit there from the slow vault of the Seer. That's a 10% slow vault, well 20% slow vault after 2 owls. We're able to get, well it's still a white after all. It seems like KXW did have quite a bit of a hard time here against the Seer. However, right about now it's going to be a Terror Shock down. It does seem like though first officer will be eliminated, and we did manage to get at least a 1-man escape, which is 66% decoding progress, 1 rescue and 17-second contained. Gardener did get the gate open. However, we do still have to acknowledge, look, for potentially speaking, this could return Jack, Puppeteer in middle, and of course female dancer at factory. Meanwhile, we do see as female dancer on knee-jerk reflex. Meanwhile, we do see as well Puppeteer, no borrow time knee-jerk reflex alongside with Tie Turner, Gardener with knee-jerk reflex, and of course the Great Keeper on Tie Turner too. For now, we're going to move on straight towards the game. Trouble Potential alongside with here, it seems, Impulsive, Wanted Order, and Berserker. And first chase will be given straight towards this Puppeteer. Thankfully, he has that knee-jerk reflex.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god! How fast was that? But beautiful presence of mind as well from the puppeteer. The instant change, just to negate more damage than needed to. So the cage, oh, beautiful setup by the female dancer with the slow box. But with the cage around, it doesn't really matter, right? Because the Goatman will always be able to catch up. Luo just waiting, giving time for the puppeteer to actually break.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
It's okay. It's okay to give the hit because it's only a chip damage. However, right now we don't have any items remaining left on the hands. Oh, Goatman did not manage to actually confine our puppeteer in between us. However, we don't have as much resentment as we thought we do. There's Ninja Reflex. However, Charge Attack Hit will be able to bring the puppeteer down. Cypher Machines is only around 50% on average. It is now 65 seconds in towards the game. Resentment is on 40 stacks. But it is quite a bad endgame, especially with her. I would say, from the side of the survivor here for Puppeteer, he didn't win that Pala Mind game, which is to kind of knock his containment time down by quite a lot, as now we're going to be forcing the Gravekeeper to come in to rescue. But early rescue is always a good thing, as we are able to make a switch towards the other side. That's fine, as long as we stick near the chair. That's all what it matters, but we're on this side of the map instead. Right now, GK will go into shovel mode. However, can we get a body block? No, we can't. Unfortunate.
Yeah. I don't think he really wants to body block anyway. He probably wants to come, go and, you know, just decode a cipher, right? Because right now you can really tell that Forti is really behind on ciphers. Kuro, this is a dangerous game that they're playing. If there's no pressure on the hunter, Luo, he can just take his time and just start draining the resources of the survivors, one after the other.
Yeah, but I do feel like they will have to rescue no matter what, because it is a puppeteer that we're talking about that can use his body block immediately when he gets rescued. For now, we're going to be able to see Gardner coming to rescue, as that shield will be able to show off where her location. But that's, you know what, that head is okay. That head is okay. That's no problem as long as we just relocate and just move outside of this area. That's really all what needs to be done. However, Gardner and Gravekeeper needs to heal themselves, and with this, we're able to lock off one of the pallets. It's all now up to Puppeteer to see how well we can contain. That's a beautiful dodge there. However,
nice.
Hunter is a little bit lost as well. We're trying to roam around as much as possible, but thankfully we were able to get the down.
True. And it doesn't really matter if he hits within the confines, right? Oh, nice. What a play right there. Okay. Oh, that was close. That was super close. The presence of mind to just disrupt the ciphers a little bit more. Yeah, Marlboro as well on the Puppeteer. Definitely bought quite a little bit of time just trying to run away. The mind game's happening. But unfortunately for him, even if Luo gets him outside the confines of a cage, he's still one chip damage away, so it's totally fine.
But for now, it seems like we are going to go after Gravekeeper instead. However, Gravekeeper still does have 2 shovel left on his hands to use, and it seems like he's going to superhero dash towards the nearest pallet instead. But right now, we do have a drop back here, which isn't too bad, but it is still a bit more of a vantage point towards the survivor, where they do have a little bit more space. So right now, that is a very close call for the vault. However, Fort Cypher Machine is at 99%, and that was Gravekeeper's initial Cypher Machine, in which this is where he is decoding.
True. I think it's really about the connection time, right? In order to stop the survivors from just playing mind games and just going back and forth the cage, I think it's really that connection time that plays a lot of impact. The moment you put the cage down, you have to just reverse and hit straight away. Just catch the survivor before they can react, right? But Luo, just trying to stop El Shue right now. LX, okay, will he be able to make that rescue? The Cypher's Prime?
We should be fine. We should be fine here. However, there's a lot of resentment on Goatman, so right now it is a little bit of an issue when it comes to endgame. If we can get a hit here, that would be great. However, the only biggest issue here is because of the fact that Gravekeeper was forcing that Cypher Machine open. His shovel got cancelled in exchange for that. Right now, is Gardner near the exit gate? And is now the biggest question. We're going to be able to get the vault over there. No Terror Shock there, thankfully, because it is such a long pallet. And Xiaoxue, can we be able to do it here? We're going to be able to get the vault over here, thankfully. We managed to double back towards himself here, but he will be going down here no matter what. Exit gate has not been touched just yet, and teleport is ready.
Oh my goodness, 7 Luo playing it really close. He definitely needs to get one more kill if he wants to go on a draw. If he wants to draw this out against the 3-1. Oh wait! Wait, they're just forcing
okay.
it?
We don't have it's a terror shock. Hold on a second. We don't have enough time. We did manage to get the gate open here though, but can we? Oh, we got the normal hit. That's no problem double. We're getting stuck. We're getting stuck.
Oh my
Hold on.
God.
Can we ballot it away? You need to be very careful with the ballot here, but we fully missed as Garden's trying to crawl her way out. Female dancer is just too far away. However, for 7 though, right now, if we want to get a 4-man elimination, you need to pick up this Gardner and then drop her down somewhere else. But it seems like the gods are on the side of Goatman. There's a chair directly nearby. If we didn't give the terror shock chair, it definitely could have been a 2-man escape. However, Goatman will be reigning the victory here against the survivors. Let's congratulate a 4-man, an unpredictable 4-man here for our M's Hunter.
Oh my goodness. I think forcing...
And that's what Gardner predicted, but she predicted Ron, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it was already... The last cipher was already primed.
It's just gonna waste...
And go for the puppeteer.
Oh, Okay, we'll move on straight towards the game then. It seems like the first chase could, potentially speaking here, be Acrobat, as Opera Singer will be making her dash towards our Acrobat here, it seems. We won't be changing targets here anytime too soon, but we're able to make it straight towards the pallet, thankfully. It will be Trumpet Detention alongside with Max Pallet Breaking and Berserker as we manage to get the Shadow Leap back, but thank goodness we have quite a lot of balls left back. Of course, that's going to be a terror shot.
Why? That was such a risky vault, and nonetheless, he did it with a slow vault. That was very, very sus.
Well, speaking of bombs, it seems like Acrobat just dropped a big one on us. The question now, I would say, is... We didn't decode at all already game. We'll just be fully honest with ourselves here. Acrobat's gonna have to do a 90-second rebound call here for us to be able to make a recovery from that early game. But it seems like Mercenary should be able to get the no damage rescue here, which it does help out quite a lot. But why not just injure him again and force Psycho to use that heal?
Yeah, and Mercenary has no problem getting injured there, right? Because there's the Psychologist able to heal up after this. But like what you said, Marlboro needs to do the rebound kite, a great one at that. He's ready with the bombs, but mind you, Opera Singer has a blink to work with. She can definitely just force it out if needed to. But no! Opera Singer does not even need to use the blink to catch up to Marlboro, and Marlboro going down the second time here, Kuro.
It's too hard. It's so
really
hard here. It is so hard here. Right now, Mercenary might just have been fully healed, but that means a Psychologist will be left out towards the hunting grounds. And she is now on an easy prey because it's only 2 hits after all, and it will be a max presence Opera Singer since we already spotted out where Mercenary is. Mercenary has to be very careful here because if we got cancelled with the elbow pad immediately, it will be really bad. Seems like we're going to get a normal hit there as we manage to elbow pad in. It is a little bit more distance created compared to usual, but where else can you go aside from Restaurant right now?
That's true. I mean, Marlboro still has a little bit of bombs to work with. Actually, using up the last bomb. Okay, using the blink just to catch up, but has to be very careful. Luo! Yeah, just swiping. He's like, yeah, okay, I know you don't have any more bombs to work with. I'm just gonna chase you by foot right now. And that's exactly what he's gonna do. Marlboro still trying to fight for his life. Remember, if he goes down here, that's it. He's sent back to the manor. And he goes down.
Yes, it seems like we tried to desperately struggle for as long as we could, but even so, at least good news is that we've barely gotten 3 Cypher machines done accumulatively right now. But even so, who is nearby right now? That's a puppeteer. It's going to be another 50 seconds if I'm not wrong until that teleporter is going to be ready, so we might just go for a map control here, get some damage on towards that puppeteer before we teleport out and maybe look for the Psycho or even Mercenary, who is now at half health.
True. If he teleports to the Mercenary after getting the damage onto the Puppeteer, he can easily just stop Mercenary from continuing the Cypher. Okay, beautiful teleport back. Yu with the presence of mind though. Still trying to fight as hard as possible, trying to kite, making a long wall along the way. He knows that 7 Low has already switched out Blink. So no fear of getting Terror Shock in case he's trying to go back. Okay, in puppet form. The chase continues. 7 Low with this pesky puppeteer. He's like, I don't even care. I'm just gonna go puppet form the entire time. Hit me, bro.
But the biggest issue right now is not only is okay, we're gonna be able to force out the next last puppet here. Thankfully it was on time, but we do have teleport ready right now. We could teleport out immediately and just look for someone else, because in this case scenario, no one else can rescue aside from the full health psychologist. Unless Psycho will be chosen, but it seems like Puppeteer will be going down here first. Who's nearby? That's the mercenary decoding. Will we teleport out first? No, we won't. We're gonna save it for now. No, that's not Psycho. That's not Mercy. That's Psycho. Sorry. So Psycho will be spotted out here. That Cypher machine is almost done. We thankfully didn't vault over that, because it seems like we did, or else that would have been just another horrible terror shock.
Yeah, I mean, 7 Law just trying to deal damage left and right here. He's trying to get L-Share. LX is gonna go down. But Yu, I think he's about to be healed up, or is he gonna just get chased? Yeah, this is a dangerous position 7 Law is putting himself in, because the 4th Cypher is about to be popped, and Masonry being very sneaky about it, just leaving it at 99%. Is that a good decision? To just leave it at 99%, because they could just pretty much force the last Cypher here, right? You know what I mean?
They definitely could. However, I feel like leaving that 98% might have just been better, because right now it just means that right after you rescue, you have to pop. There's going to be 2 survivors nearby. However, Puppeteer coming in for the rescue right now, there's only going to be a 4-second cooldown here right before you're going to regenerate yourself back towards normal form. Now it's going to be Mercenary going to be able to one that who comes in towards rescue. Able to dodge that one. Thankfully, Mercenary going to come in. That's just barely clutching. However, we managed to get a hit here. You should be hitting Puppeteer instead, because he's the one without exit patch. Right now we're going to be able to get the heal up. That's no problem at all. However, there is still teleport. It's still okay. We can let Puppeteer out there just for a while. Psycho will have the priority chase here no matter what.
What a comeback by Forti. You know, with the early Terror Shocks, you would imagine that 7 Low has the upper hand, but Forti just bringing it back right here. Alex just trying to buy time here. Okay, but going down pretty soon. But both gates are being open. 7 Low has to make a decision. Which gate is he going to go to? Oh, if he gets the UU down...
Can we hit? Oh...
Will he go back actually? No, he's not gonna go. He's just gonna commit to the Puppeteer right here.
It's okay. No, it's okay. You could hit Puppeteer there, aside from that mini flywheel that he has. But it seems like for now, Psychologist should be able to full heal herself and to get out. Mercenary will be standing outside as a guard.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna be able to heal in time, unfortunately. But pick up the Psychologist. Come on.
There we go.
Oh my god, I was like, come on, you know that UU does not have exit path anymore. Don't play with fire, please. Celsius still standing. I think he's just gonna chase the Masonry out here, right? Because Masonry has no more elbow pads to work with. So Luo, okay. Just hit. Okay, buy time. Puppeteer. Puppeteer has no more self-heal. There's no point in staying any longer. Yeah.
Yeah, and Dungeon is right next to Opera Singer, so even if he...
But just looking at the match stats itself, you can see UU.
A format elimination, that just means that we're on an equal footing. That go up against a dream, which the survivors have really good communication. However, in the area selection, okay, we'll move on straight towards the game then. It seems like we're going to go immediately with a chase here for Seiken here, who is playing the coordinator. However, there is a good chance that we're able to sandwich, but that, I would say that Patterson is able to buy us just a tiny bit more time. But if we kind of hesitate here, that hit will be registered on pretty early. But thank goodness it is a knee-jerk reflex alongside with Flywheel. This distance pulling already allows us to buy so much time for the survivors. A total of 30% to 40% Cypher machines have been decoded on average.
Yeah, I mean, the chase continues. Kxwz still trying to find the optimum position to sandwich second in. But mind you though, if things are a little bit of a threat here, he can just use the gun. It's okay. Even if he switches to another leech, it's fine, because at least he gains the space to run away, right? But Kxwz coming in with the patroller bite. Alright, getting hold of honor right there. Kxwz just positioning the leech to go a little bit further so they will auto track after that. Yeah, just trying to get that hit, and he will be able to get that hit, although it's by the leech. So Kxwz still has another objective to come here. He needs to make sure that the main follower comes close enough in order to deal the blow onto Saken right there, Kuro.
But it seems like our coordinator here kind of mispredicted in which the direction of Dreamwitch was coming from, because if Dreamwitch decided to if Cordy decided to vault that palace, we're going to have to force control the main leash too. But right now there's a pallet mind game here to play. 3 Cypher machines are about to be done. For the survivors side, this is really good. It seems like it's going to go towards the tie game for now.
Yeah, Problems is already coming to get the support in, I think. I'm not really sure. Even the slowest decoder in the team, right, has already popped his cipher. Walling has already popped his cipher, so it says a lot about what RM is doing here and how well Sakan has actually kited for this first kite.
Definitely, but not only that, that chair is kind of a really good chair for the survivors to use, especially with the fact that you can drop down without issue, but it seems like that blink will be missed. We had the chair there instead, and Wilding will be forced to rescue. But even with the forced rescue, if we can just provide some assistance with the body block, that's all what matters here. But we got... Hey! You might have stood too close towards the window. Might have stood too close towards the window there, because if you even just have given a leech hit, it definitely could have been just a tiny bit better. But for now, it is still okay. We're going to leech on towards Wildling, and maybe we're going to force Wildling to rescue here again.
That's true. I mean, Wildling, I don't know, man. I think it's very hard to just rescue right here, especially when you're half health and you have the leech on you. So the idea technically is just to buy a little bit more time. Let Honor, sneak in the decodes when it's happening, because the decoding is actually going really, really well. Like, it's already at 100%, the fourth one, and the fifth one, the final cipher, is way past half. So it's a good sign for RM, but they need to rescue Sakan right here.
Yes, definitely. But right now, since the last 3 cipher machines are tripling in a row, it just allows Dreamwitch for an easier mid to end game cipher lock. So right now, depending on how the survivors will play here, if we don't execute this rescue safely and properly, it will end up as a 4-man elimination if we're not careful. It's Pulpit here and Danny Curran here with his assists. We're gonna have to be very careful here as 3 leashes are nearby. That's gonna be a normal hit there, alongside with cancelling a normal hit though. But with this, it's going to be double body blocks. Wilding seems like he's able to get rid of his own leech as well, and the cipher machines will not be stopped.
Wow, what a beautiful teamwork coming in from RM right here. And Honor, the slowest decoder, actually the main decoder right here. But Sakan going down for the final time, and Sakan also has a flywheel to work with. So the only way they can play this is if Problems comes in and actually hits him off the balloon. You know what I mean? Because Sakan has no borrow time, remember that Sakan has no borrow time.
Yes, however, Orms don't want that when he has the advantage point here, so even if you want to get the force heal here, it might not be necessary, but we could just pop here immediately. There's no point in really trying to buy any more time. That's going to be a brilliant fly. We have pallet drop, and that's brilliantly done. Do we want to pop? Or do we still want to body block? It seems like we still want to body block instead of coordinator. No borrowed time though. We're going to pop over here and said, okay, is there anyone at gate? There's no one there just yet, but that's okay. Cordy's doing such a great containment, and right about now, she is about to go down. However, Dreamwitch, we can leech, but I'm quite sure Wilding and Coordinator's leech are around 90% right now. We only need a tie game to win up against Forti. The time is ticking here now for the Hunter.
That's true. Kxwz already spotted out where Problems is, but that's not the focus for now, because Kxwz needs to stop the gate from being open. Just still trying to make it sure, but oh no, the gate will unfortunately be open. Unfortunate for Forti right there. 2 survivors will be leaving the gate, and I believe Problems will be escaping through the dungeon. And there you
elimination in order to move on towards match 3. However, we will now congratulate the winners of our match 2 today, or second containment time.
Yeah, you know that the survivors of RM are for the second game, Forti versus RM. You can see that.
Chase of Sprintzer here, Eli.
Either the Gardener or the Magician, but chase potential can be quite good. So I personally play Peepers on Goatman, especially on a map like Arms, but this time around I think Blink is fine if you go for that Gardener chase.
So here we have it, folks. We are your casters for this matchup. Hotspice and Eli at your service. Sprintzer already rotating around, has already passed Problems. Doesn't seem like he wants to chase that. Wants to go for 1-1-3, which is the Magician. So he walked all the way towards Sandbags, but he's going to double back his way between these 2 first survivors that he wants to chase. And it seems like he's going to settle in with Problems, who does get a good pallet stun.
Paul going for the pallet camp strategy that we typically see in the from the Doctor players, but going with the Gardener here, we're going to see the going for the first cage. He wants to force out a cage, because there's the cage, there's the switch. The switchback has the pallet to block the cage. He's going to take the hit. Oh, but the bubble falls just in time. That's very good timing for the Hunter. Now we'll see the 15-meter cage to cut off the distance. No, it doesn't even need. He can switch to a 9 here. Paul's bit trapped here. There's the vault. Gets the down. on the switch there. And the early game was looking pretty good, but Sprintzer was able to turn it back into a service. That's just the power of Goatman. As long as you do the early game, you have so much resentment build up that you can just use as many as you want to down this the survivor very quickly.
Yeah, Sprintzer played with that really well. Took his time with who he wanted to chase first. Really waited for that bubble. The cage placement at first wasn't so good, but the last one was able to down Sprintzer right away. And like you said, the resentment just constantly adding pressure to the survivors. First officer gets hit out of the pocket watch here, has to go for another one. Quite far, so he could actually just backstep his way to actually stuff this rescue, Eli.
Yeah, Honor.
Wow.
Oh, he gets hit. Oh, Honor, unfortunately, with a very big miss. That you. So as an officer player, you have to get hit while you use your watch within the. When you use your watch to, you have to be within a certain range of the hunter there. And Honor was within range at the start, but then he moved out of range and used the second watch, so it didn't activate. And now Sakin's gonna get hit. He's just gonna get caged. I don't think he makes this rescue. There's the switch. There's the flywheel.
Oh my!
Everybody's down. A double stuff rescue here, and this game has gone right into the hunter's favor. Yeah, that first officer really needed to use that watch. Go straight for the rescue. After he put up the cage, he needed to tap the watch while he was standing next to the hunter. But he didn't. He waited too long. He tried to kite a little bit. We're going to see the self-heal, but I don't think he makes it to the chair in time. He's not gonna make it,
This is not just the power of Goatman, this is the power of Sprintzer and utilizing all the skills, all the cages, all the resentment on the Goatman. And holy smokes, you said it best, this has heavily favored the hunter at this point. It's going to be hard for RM to try and rally back into this, so the best they could do is just fight till the very end, because Sprintzer has already used up the self-heal on the first officers, down him right away, forcing the Magician to not even go for objectives right now and just kind of stop the bleeding from happening and just go into triage mode. 1-1-3 in that cage. Sprintzer is just going to walk right through it, but it's kind of a checkmate at this point. Sprintzer has already put so much pressure on these survivors.
Yeah, this game's been over for a little bit here. There's no opportunity to work this back. Sprintzer's just going to down as many survivors as possible here. Officer doesn't even have self-heal, so he's going to be stuck on the ground. Magician's gonna be knocked down here. He's gonna get chaired, and then Antiquarian can't save, so he'll just wait for the Magician to expire, then go and find the Antiquarian. Mind Game with the pallet gets the down through the pallet as well here. He's just gonna go ahead and chair this survivor, leave the officer on the ground because he knows he does not have self-heal, and then locate the Antiquarian for the 4 elimination.
Yeah, I think the first domino that fell was just the excellent. Well, it was just actually a good start for them, downing Paul at the start, but then just the double stuff rescue is just such a hard task to come back from for these survivors. Sprintzer is going to get stunned for a little bit, forcing the cage to be broken here. But at this point, yeah, Sprintzer could just camp this one out, add another cage. He's still holding on to some resentment. And yeah, you mentioned it. First officer has no more self-heals left, and that is going to be a
into our statistics for this match. As you can see, the maximum kite time was only 40.
The clones, making the jumps happen.
The red zone can't shut off abilities. Keep that in mind, and that's where good chase target. This puppeteer does not have borrowed time, does not have flywheel. This is going to be a very good opportunity for this Hullabaloo to chase here.
Once again, folks, Eli O and Pochspice, your commentators for the second half of round number 1. RM Saeed needs to. Sorry. So it's. Yeah, we'll see. It seems like he's going to chase Schmitty to start things up.
Two fast hits already here. And someone said it was quenching effect, by the way.
Quenching effect, thank you.
That's
okay,
what it was, yeah.
I was gonna. Yeah, thank you. Quenching effect.
Let's see what the puppeteer with. Oh, he actually. Oh, he locked it for a second, but Schmitty was able to get the vault off there in time. Now Schmitty needs to be very careful. We'll see what Saeed does. Is he going to go for an immediate swing here? Or is he going to try to get the red? Okay, he's going to get the red, but Schmitty's able to get the puppet off in time. He's going to try to keep him trapped in this red zone as much as possible. Takes a vault there. You can actually get terror shocked in puppet form there, and he's going to get the first hit.
Okay.
Schmitty, I think, did get the puppet off. There's the second bomb. There's the jump. What can Schmitty do here? He red zones him, so he can't switch to the puppet form and gets the down. That is the power of Hullabaloo, just essentially turning characters into default.
Yeah, so they really need to push these ciphers because, like you said, it comes down to endgame. You really need to pressure this Hullabaloo. And I mean, amazing placements on Saeed's side. Schmitty played that really well, all things considered. And now the Gravekeeper having 2 of the 3 colors already on him. He's waiting for him to get out, and now he's gonna go for that rescue.
There's the save. Let's see if Schmitty can kite until the tide turner runs out, that's going to be huge. If he's able to do that, he can use his ability. Now he's just going to jump over him, switching the black zone to the other side there, allowing him to get that next hit. And Puppeteer is going to be knocked down for the second time. Still 3 ciphers remaining, 2 full ciphers to go after the 60% cipher. And not only does this hunter have insolence, he also has trump card, which means that his later half of this game is going to be a lot stronger than a typical Hullabaloo would have.
Not to mention, it actually favors him that the Puppeteer is on a second chair because he's the only one with the second tide turner. So the one coming in is green for the rescue because he can use that coordinator gun, but if he gets silenced, that's going to be pretty tough save. He already has the red one. He's going to switch on over to the black bomb, and now coordinator actually eats that hit. So coordinator can actually use the flare gun, but can't. Oh wow, able to actually get the pallet drop and unable to get it. Schmitty doing an amazing job so far, still has the puppet.
He gets the puppet off in time. He did red zone him there, but he was able to get it off here. Still has Schmitty's trap back here. He's just going to wait. He's going to hold him. Oh, no, he missed. Oh, he has to jump. Can he hit him with the white? He does hit him with the white zone there. That's going to secure the down. His coordinator here. Coordinator is not going to conserve the flare gun for later here. And they still need a full cipher and a half. Double injuries on the board. Trump card available. Rival can definitely tie this, but it's looking favorable for the hunter as of right now.
Yeah, this next chase is going to be very crucial for Saeed. Needs to get a down and a down quick. Seems like Roland will be up to the task here. If he finds out it's the Gravekeeper, let's see if he'll commit. Probably heard the shovel already, and now Saeed has not used his trait just yet. So he's considering it. He's going to use his trump card and teleport. And he's going to stop Yin L in its tracks before he can continue on. Nice dog bite here just to slow him down just for a little bit.
There's the jump. Can Yinling make it back to the pallet here? Does still have flywheel to work with. He's going to mind game, gets the drop there. Still able to conserve the flywheel. Yinling being the strongest kiter on this team. Definitely not an optimal target. He does flywheel the first hit there, but a double immediately. Can he white bomb him here? Misses the dog. Can he get the white hit? Does get the white bomb.
Wow.
And he's going to take another one. There's the jump. There's the hit. The flip again. Does he get the final hit? No, he gets the speed boost here and still snipes him. Oh, that broken windows. As we see, we have the suicide build. This is the what we call the suicide build, the flywheel and broken windows with no borrowed time. And last cyber machine almost done though. It looks like Roland's coming for the save.
Yeah, and already working on that last cipher. So this actually works out well for RVL. They're just going to go ahead and pop it right away. I think Roland does have no borrowed time on Roland's side, by the way. Oh, he does. So
he does.
They just got to go for that immediate save and got to be very careful. At least it's the first rescue, so there's still a lot of time. He doesn't have to force anything he doesn't want to, but Roland does have one chance for this pop to happen.
Oh, gets it off. Can he pick up in time? No, they're going to pop the Cypher machine. So something you can do as Hullabaloo is you can actually pick up the survivor in time before they get the pop off. But he was able to get that pop-up beautifully timed from RVL here. Roland needs to contain as much as possible. He's going to get knocked down. They have not started the exit gates just yet. And teleport is now going to be available. They still have not started the exit gates. Finally, we're going to see the coordinator touch the gate here. The question is, will he teleport? He's going to teleport immediately. Coordinator's going to want to use the gun very early here. She's going to use the gun, and it does register here. Postman's going to be able to make the backdoor rescue, and I think they're going to be in a pretty good position to tie this. Can the Hullabaloo catch up to Green here? He's going to catch up and knock him down, but the thing is they can just push the other exit gate at this point.
We've seen Green do this before, able to actually contain the hunter for the exit gate to be open. So let's see how long he can last here. Flywheels just to get some distance, but one more black bomb will actually spell disaster for Green. But like you said, the back gate is already being open, and it seems like a tied game as long as Green continues on this kite streak.
We're going to see Green try and kite here as much as possible. Does get knocked down in the corner here, but the other exit gate is open. 2 survivors will make it out for RVL here, which means that they're able to win the first round here by a score of 7-2. Things were looking, I think it was IVT.
Okay. It's like a checkmate scenario on your opponent's side. So RM after
time, so he doesn't mind. Most characters in this game, Hullabaloo can deal with the. I'm surprised. Okay. They have only one flywheel here. Flywheel is usually considered pretty good against Hullabaloo. We also have Sprintzer using left-right. He's playing Insolence Attention with Peeper. He may go for Puppeteer first, so that's a pretty good target, but that would of course be Paul Blums. Let's see if that's going to be his chase here. Looks like it is going to be the chase target for Sprintzer. He's going to use a blind. Going to use one there. Going to take the first ball on to Paul here. Still has one more to work with. We're gonna see the airbag, but I mean, you kind of see like, you know, Hullabaloo can get rid of it very easily. Obviously, it does buy some distance, some support, but I don't know if it's actually gonna matter too much here.
So Paul actually moving on away from everyone that is kiting over here at the back exit. Tried to go for the pallet drop here, but now, wow, actually avoiding that second hit. Paul Blem's really holding on to that puppet. Oh, actually cannot anymore, and now gets
he didn't use the
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to take the first half hit there. There's the jump over the pallet. He's going to vault back. Does have a cooldown on the jump for 10 seconds here. We're going to see the last one. He's going to use the puppet early. This is the correct play to waste a little bit more time here. He's going to have to try to flywheel the next swing. Will he be able to do it? There's the charge attack and gets the charge attack in the down here. Not able to get a flywheel off. And that's going to be a pretty quick down. It was looking pretty good at the start there, but I'm not sure what happened. Did he get his ability locked before he was able to use the puppet? I'm not actually sure.
And at the start, I don't know if he timed it. Yeah, the first hit, I don't know if he timed it. We'll have to look at the replay, but I thought he wasn't able to time it well enough. He did get hit with the red bomb at first, so I'm not sure how long that locked him in. But a little unfortunate there. Let's see how the rescue is going to go. Honor is already on the case here. He's going to eat just one bomb. Oh, one more black bomb would be able to get him out of the chair. Okay, now gets the rescue. Tide Turner's going to carry a Paul Blems here, but now the clone is actually going to try to stifle his kite over here at the back exit area.
Got one more clone to work with here. There's the red. Can Paul flywheel it? He jumps. Does he have flywheel? No, he's not able to get it off there. As he is locked up as well with the well, he had Tide Turner, can't use the puppet, but he's gonna get placed on chair for the second time here. And looking at the ciphers, not quite as far along as the survivors would like. I wonder if they're going to go for one more rescue. Obviously, Puppeteer is very good when rescued without Tide Turner, because you cannot use your puppet ability while you have Tide Turner active. But you can use it to essentially take a free hit off of chair when you don't have it. Fire Investigator gets cut off. I think it's fine. No, it's not fine! He gets triple hit! And Fire Investigator gets stuffed here. Can Mercenary make a backdoor rescue? We're going to see the elbow pad to chair here. He's going to try for it. He does get the save off. Paul is going to have to use his puppet. He's going to want to use it early so he doesn't get red zoned here. He is finally able to get it off here, it looks like. Sprintzer hits the puppet. Okay, that just removes the balls here. We'll see if he can flywheel this. He's waiting. There's the flip. Can Paul? He gets back over. He gets back over again. And he gets the last swing before he was able to use flywheel there. And that's going to secure the down. Can Fire Investigator get up before he's the survivor is chaired? I don't think so. They actually somehow have excellent cipher progress. The last two ciphers are already at 50.
That's true. In that scramble where the Fire Investigator tried to use the balloon and then got a triple hit there into Terror Shock, looked like a bad spot. But right now, still not in the best of shape. But at least we can actually go for rescue, because Honor on the Mercenary just cannot get Terror Shocked at this point. Oh no! Hang on. Gets the hit.
The rescue off.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, in that situation, that pallet and the chair is so close. And we're going to see the down onto the Fire Investigator. The pallet and the chair is so close. What happens in that spot is that sometimes survivors will press the rescue button as they're thinking they're going to rescue from the chair, but they're slightly closer to the pallet accidentally, and they accidentally throw the pallet down instead of rescuing. That's what happened there potentially.
Oh man, that is not the most. That's not ideal at all. So Honor now is going to see that rocket chair actually taking him closer to Seiken, but it's looking real good for Sprintzer, still keeping that undefeated record if he's able to get this magician. Again, one last cipher at 62%, still on peepers by the way, and he also has a trump card to use. So again, a really big scramble, but at the end, that Terror Shock on that rescue really played in favor of Sprintzer.
Yeah, and Seiken's going to try to waste as much time as possible. Now, Honor does still have self-heal, so he could get up and go to the Cypher potentially, but Sprintzer does still have a Trump card. He can teleport to the Cypher. He's got a lot of options here. Seiken's going to use an illusion to avoid taking a bomb. Does get hit with a second one here. There's the jump. Sprintzer's going to teleport to the Cypher. It's not ready. Honor does not have self. He's gonna have to elbow pad early here, or else he's gonna get it canceled by the red bomb. There's the jump. Has the airbag for a speed boost here. Sprinter trying to body block it. He does
Okay.
force Honor to go the opposite direction, and he gets
Oh
the
my.
down here. Seiken is going to try to go to the Cypher, but he's not. No, he's not. He's just going to leave here. Has 2 bombs on him. Honor does not have self-heal, and I think this game might be wrapped up at this point.
Yeah, he gets cut off right before he was able to even touch that Cypher. So Seiken, on his last legs here, has 2 magic wands to work with. But at this point, it's going to be real tough for him to even try and push for that Cypher and kite as long as he can. Mercenaries, no more self-heals, and it seems like a GG here for Sprintzer because he's definitely has 3-man elimination already. But he can definitely go for more and get another 5-point game to really solidify the lead and the win for his team.
We're going to see just wasting as much time as he can here, but it doesn't really matter. He's just going to go down at this window. We're going to see the illusion. The charge stack hits the illusion. There's the jump. There's the hit, and that's going to be the 4 elimination here. It's not bad. Obviously, first kite, rebounds. Was able to waste good. The Hunter will probably have to 4-kill again. Essentially, the Hunter's going to have to 4
Not at the height of her power right now.
2 Hunters on the server, definitely. Back when BQ was good, he was consistently.
But
I mean, only 1 flywheel, so as long as you don't chase acro, you could, Patroller could be good. I don't know.
Could. Okay, so let's trust in 7 Loa, folks, because it seems like Green might take. Oh, there's the Acrobat. So we're gonna find out if this Bloody Queen can get the job done here. Stakes could not be higher, folks, because 7 Loa does have to get a 4K for them to stay alive in this tournament. If not, RVL will be moving on to the group stage of Call of the Abyss 8.
Yeah, we're going to see Green here getting for... Again, this is not the best target for him. He'd rather chase literally anybody else. We're going to see the first bomb here, and this is why Acrobat can easily make distance in areas like this. Here's the Patroller. It's unexpected. So Green did not think that was going to... Now, well, here's the problem. Is Acrobat with Flywheel can easily kite a Patroller. You can Flywheel the bites. You can bomb the bites. He's going to cancel one of them with the pallet drop there. He's going to bomb the next one. He may not even need the Flywheel. That bomb will cancel this last bite, and the Patroller is going to fall off here. And so, yeah, that's just that's usually how Patroller go. And the Flywheel to avoid the swing as well. And you can also see why BQ on this map could be a bit underwhelming. Oh, he needs to be careful here, but the red bomb is going to cancel the mirror. And yeah, already a great start for the survivors.
Amazing start. All these ciphers being rushed here as we see that Green just really playing with the cooldowns of the Bloody Queen. So far that mirror hit was not accounted for, still at 0 presence. So this is kind of an uphill battle, and we talked about how Bloody Queen has been adjusted. Hopefully this mirror hit does land, able to actually get one. Continuing on the chase though, and Acrobat is going to be ready for another red bomb here, and I love the kiting route that Green is taking, not interrupting any ciphers at all.
Yeah, this is going to be a 3-cypher kite at this point. As long as he doesn't get hit with on a basic kit, the mirror will be up pretty soon. And for those of you watching in chat, when you kite against Bloody Queen, you have to force mirror hits. Never give a basic hit to the Bloody Queen. That is how you lose games. As long as you force her to use a mirror to hit you. Oh, he does get the mirror though to secure the down. But already 3 cypher machines popped here. And this is a very good start here for the survivors. Again, make the Hunter use mirrors. You never want to give a basic hit to the Bloody Queen, and Green was able to avoid that. Even the Patroller did not give a single basic hit there as well.
And we emphasize that a lot, especially in competitive games. Always force out mirror. But now we see Roland's already on the case here. The earmark is going to give it away. So 7 low, hopefully able to actually get a hit onto the pocket watch. So now it forces the early rescue. And now trying to determine if anyone is here, but it seems like Green is going to have to kite on his own. Does not have any bombs to work with just yet. Does have a bit of a pallet, a windowed area, but can he get it? Seems like he's able to get it as well. Still holding on to the Patroller here. Wonder if 7 Low is going to switch or use the Patroller to down this Acrobat once again.
He'll just wait for mirror. The amount of time it takes to use the Patroller, you might as well just wait for your next mirror here.
Fair.
We're going to see the down here with the mirror image. And you see the last cipher sheet is going to be ready here. We'll see the fire investigator come in for the rescue. Now the biggest problem, I guess, is that the survivor doesn't have borrowed time, but I mean they only need one out the gate here, so we're gonna see Schmitty come in for the save. We're gonna see the last 2 cipher machines get primed. The last one at 67 already here. Is he gonna go to the site? Looks like he's gonna go to the Cypher instead here.
Mhm.
I mean, he does need to 4-kill. Oh, he hits the
Whoa!
officer halfway across the map. And again, that's what I was talking about. Seven Lu might be the best Bloody Queen player on the server. And you definitely saw with that mirror image right there. Beautiful mirror to snipe the survivor down and share close to the last Cypher machine. So
I love how he did that without hesitation. He just knew that was going to be the case. Schmitty's already here for the next rescue, but yeah, it seems like they're going to try to force this 67% Cypher. So, you know what? There's still a chance for Seven Lord to get more than just a one-man elimination here because he can play for detention. He's already got full presence, gets the hit, Acrobat so Fire Investigator gets the hit. And farms it off the first officer while we continue on here with that Cypher. So second time on the rocket chair goes goes Roland. But now I love how Seven Low is going to play with the terrain here, actually going to chair him close to this Cypher.
Yeah, a problem here is that Cypher's going to be problem anyway, and they get the pallet stun on the balloon there. They're just going to pop the Cypher machine. Mirror's on cooldown for a few seconds, and no one has BT, or some people have BT, but Schmitty gets the... Oh, does he get it the vault off? He gets the vault off here before the hit. We're going to see the Dancer going to try to use the spin to get out of range, but he spins into the Hunter there. Unfortunately, not much you can really do when you have that mirror trap, so Seven will able to get the down. They're going to just split the exit gates here. It doesn't matter which gate he goes to. As long as they're getting one survivor out the gate, they are going to be winning this. Looks like Schmitty coming in for the rescue. Roland's going to use the pocket watch. And I think he does make the thing here. Yep,
back gate is already open. Love how they were split pushing those two exit gates. He's going to try to catch one of them off guard here. It seems like Schmitty is the one on the radar of the Hunter, but we can call GG's at this point because it's a four-man endgame, and Rivals doing an amazing performance, not just on the Survivor side, but on the Hunter side as well, and they will be moving on, folks. We're going to see a little bit of... Someone get out, please.
Oh, he actually gets stopped there.
The healing. Okay.
Yeah, he needs to force out the Acrobat, then share Schmidt. He's going to pick him up. He's going to force out the Acrobat by ballooning him out here. Balloon hitting him out. Green should be able to crawl that. The question is, share and then mirror back to get Yinling before he gets out here. Yinling does not have sticker. He's not going to make it. He might struggle, though. Let's see.
Can he, though? That's the
Drag
thing.
him away.
Really playing with fire, Eli, because if he's able to chair everyone, he's still got a reasonable amount of time for detention, but it seems like Roland's like, all right, let's not do. Giving us a great fight. 7 low on that BQ, giving us a show. You know, he had some really good mirror snatch stats here again, folks, because Green had an amazing start with that the meta hunters as of late. But, you know, the Opera Singer and the Ivy he has yet to actually have a survivor escape his clutches. So,
spam Dream Witch, and then it was back when the single menu spam Dream Witch, and then
tomorrow's match will shake off.